Hello, my dear students. Very good morning to all of you. Once again, I welcome you all to this TYBSc online lecture. Today, we are going to start a new topic, chapter number 3, manufacture of basic chemicals. Already, we completed the one chapter, that is modern approach to the chemical industry, which we are completed that topic. In that topic, we studied about the different units and different process, different operations which are carried out in an industry. So, after obtaining the knowledge of those different units, we are directly going to see the manufacture of some basic chemicals in a industry level. As we know that basically the three important basic chemicals which are say that ammonia, sulfuric acid and the nitric acids. These are the three very important basic chemicals. Why these called as the basic chemicals? Because their utilization applications of three basic chemicals are very wide in the manufacture of different products. Let me say ammonia is there, or sulfuric acid is there, or nitric acid is there. It can be used in the manufacture of fertilizers, manufacture of agrochemicals, and even in the laboratory also their utilization is very vast is there. Therefore, so these are the three important chemicals, that is ammonia, sulfuric acid and the nitric acid. In this topic, in this chapter, we are going to in detailed study of manufacture of ammonia, manufacture of sulfuric acid and the manufacture of nitric acid in a industry level with a different process. As in the introductory lecture, as I said that manufacture of these three important basic chemicals, that is ammonia, which is prepared by the modified Bosch-Haber process, sulfuric acid, which is prepared by the contact process, and the nitric acid, which is prepared by the Ostwald's process. So, these are the three different processes for the manufacture of these three important basic chemicals. So, today let me start the manufacture of ammonia by the modified Bosch-Haber process. Means one by one we are going to study principle, manufacture of the basic principle of the basic chemicals, how it can be synthesized, and let we study about what was the flow sheet, how in an industrial level how that can be prepared, and what are the physicochemical properties, everything related to the basic chemical that we are going to study in this topic. Now, let me start first manufacture of ammonia. Manufacture of ammonia. Basic principle. The basic principle of manufacture of ammonia is very simple principle is there. The manufacture of ammonia, which is based on the simple principle, that is of we can say nitrogen and the hydrogen. The basic principle, the manufacture of ammonia is based on the principle of reaction of nitrogen and hydrogen in the volume of 1 raised to 3. This is very important. In the volume of 1 raised to 3 in presence of catalyst under pressure and optimum temperature. So this is the basic principle where the ammonia can be synthesized. What are the process for ammonia, that let me discuss further. But the basic principle of ammonia, how the ammonia can be synthesized, very simple. Nitrogen and hydrogen. Nitrogen N2 plus hydrogen in the ratio of 1:3, means 1 volume of ammonia is taken and 3 volume of hydrogen is taken, that is nothing but 3H2. It gives 2 moles of ammonia, that is 2 volume of ammonia, with evolution of plus 92 kilojoules of heat. This is very important. So this is the basic principle. What is the basic principle? Ammonia and hydrogen are the raw materials. Ammonia and hydrogen are the raw materials, in which ammonia is taken 1 volume, in which hydrogen is taken 3 volume. Definitely means that is nothing but the 1 mole of nitrogen and 3 moles of hydrogen is taken under a pressure and optimum temperature. Under certain pressure is given, how much the pressure is there, certain pressure is given, let me discuss later in the process. Certain pressure is there and optimum temperature. What is optimum temperature? Already we discussed in the SYBSC. Optimum temperature is that temperature at which the yield of the product you will get the maximum yield, that is the optimum temperature. With this reaction, plus 92 kilojoules of heat is evolved. Plus 92 kilojoules of heat is evolved. It is nothing but the exothermic reaction. This is the basic principle. Basic principle, what is that? The manufacture of ammonia is, basic principle is nitrogen and hydrogen in the 1:3 ratio, that is 1 mole of nitrogen and 3 moles of hydrogen are reacted to forms 2 moles of ammonia, that is NH3, plus 92 kilojoules of heat is evolved, which is an exothermic reaction. But here in the manufacture of ammonia, initially there are 2 different processes are there. Okay, that is Haber process and the modified Haber process. Initially it was by the Haber process and further it was modified with the modified Haber process, that is nothing but the modified Bosch Haber process. Let me discuss 2 processes. Let me discuss first Haber process and what are the limitations, then we go for the modified Haber process and which one is the better, that is also we are going to see. Okay, I hope you understand what is the basic principle. Manufacture of ammonia, the basic principle is very simple. 1 mole of or 1 volume of nitrogen and 3 volumes of hydrogen are reacted under a pressure and optimum temperature. It gives 2 moles of ammonia with plus 92 kilojoules of heat is evolved, which is the exothermic reaction. This is the basic principle. Okay, let me see process. There are 2 different processes are there. 2 different process. One is Haber process. And second is modified Haber process. Modified Bosch Haber. This is also called as modified Bosch Haber. Now what is Haber process? What is Haber process? Haber process is the process in which raw material we know already. What is the manufacture of ammonia? Basic principle already we studied. What is the basic principle? Nitrogen is taken, hydrogen is taken. Nitrogen is 1 volume, hydrogen is 3 volume. It forms into 2 volumes of ammonia with evolution of plus 92 kilojoules. This is the basic principle. But the process which are preferred, the Haber process and the modified Haber process. In the Haber process, now see, which is depends on, in this process, raw materials are very important. Occurrence of the raw materials where nitrogen and hydrogen. Here in this process, in the Haber process, nitrogen is obtained from liquid air, and hydrogen is obtained from steam or hydrocarbons. On the availability of raw materials, in this process, in the Haber process, nitrogen is obtained from liquid air and hydrogen is obtained from the steam or hydrocarbon. One more thing is there, in Haber process, yield of the product is 8% only, is 8%, very low yield. This is one of the limitations of this Haber process. Yield of the product is 8%. In industrial level, as we know, there must be the yield should be high with a commercial, economic, profitable should be there. Therefore, if you performing with the Haber process, you will get the nitrogen obtained from the liquid air and hydrogen is obtained from the steam, and the yield of the product is 8% only. Okay. So, with this improving the yield as well as the availability of the nitrogen and hydrogen from producer gas and the hydrogen gas, which are very easily available. So, those are preferable in case of the modified Haber process. Let me see modified Haber process. The second one is modified Bosch-Haber. Modified Bosch-Haber. What is this modified Bosch-Haber? In this process, this is very important. In this process, nitrogen is obtained. Nitrogen is obtained from producer gas. What is producer gas? Is a mixture of carbon monoxide plus N2. This is the producer gas. And hydrogen is obtained from water gas. What is the water gas? Carbon monoxide plus H2. From this mixture, hydrogen is obtained and nitrogen is obtained. Nitrogen obtained from producer gas, hydrogen obtained from the water gas. And yield of the product, this is also very important. Yield of the product is 19%, which is improved. Here it is 8% only, here it is 19%. Approximately there is a twice in the 2 times of increase in the yield is there. Therefore, modified Bosch-Haber process is more preferred over the Haber process. Okay. Here definitely we are seeing the Haber process and the modified Haber process. The modified Haber process, which is the yield is 19% more than the Haber process, and the raw materials which are obtained, the nitrogen obtained from the producer gas and hydrogen is obtained from the water gas. So, with this we can say that modified Bosch-Haber process is always preferable for the manufacture of ammonia. Okay, I hope you understand. The basic principle already we studied. What is the basic principle? Nitrogen and hydrogen in the ratio of 1:3 under a pressure and temperature. Optimum temperature is, there is a 2 volumes of the ammonia which is formed with evolution of plus 92 kilojoules. Both the cases that will be the same. Principle is the same, but the process which is different. Haber process, nitrogen is obtained from the liquid air and hydrogen obtained from the steam. Here in this case, in the modified Haber process, nitrogen obtained from the producer gas, hydrogen obtained from the water gas, with the yield is 19%. Therefore, modified Bosch-Haber process is preferable. Okay. So, in this chapter, the manufacture of ammonia which is prepared by the modified Bosch-Haber process only. Okay. Let us see, here I will write the heading. Today we just see the basic principle of modified Bosch-Haber process, and further lecture we directly discuss the flow sheet. So, right here manufacture of ammonia by modified Bosch-Haber process. This is the main process for ammonia preparation. With this comparison, we studied the Haber process and the modified Haber process. So, modified Bosch-Haber process, which is preferable in an industrial level, because there is a raw material availability which is from producer gas and the water gas, and the yield of the in this process, which is 19% of the product yield is there. So, what is the principle now? This is the principle is very simple. Already we studied. What is the principle? The basic principle, that is 1 volume of nitrogen and 3 volumes of hydrogen. 3 volumes of hydrogen, okay, react to form 2 volumes of ammonia under pressure and optimum temperature. In presence of catalyst. Optimum temperature in presence of catalyst. Same reaction, nitrogen 1 volume, hydrogen 3 volume. This is the some time of reversible reaction. 2 molecules of NH3 plus 92 kilojoules of heat is evolved. Only here in the principle, under pressure and optimum temperature in presence of catalyst is used. Here I will write what is the temperature. Temperature for modified Bosch-Haber process is 500 degrees Celsius, and pressure which is 200 to 300 atmospheric pressure is there, and the catalyst iron as a catalyst Fe. This is for modified Bosch-Haber process. Are you getting my point? Here temperature 500 degrees Celsius, pressure which is of 200 to 300 atm, atmospheric pressure, catalyst iron as a catalyst, and the last one ratio. What is the ratio? Ratio is 1:3 N2:2:2. These are the conditions for modified Bosch-Haber process. In this process, we are going to temperature should be 500 degrees Celsius, pressure is 200 to 300 atmosphere pressure, catalyst is iron catalyst is used, and ratio is a 1:3 value. This is a basic principle. So, in this modified Bosch-Haber process, we are going to study the manufacture of ammonia by the modified Bosch-Haber process. The yield of the product here it is 19%. Okay, I hope you understood the basic principle. Here I will stop. In the next lecture, directly we will see the flow sheet, how the ammonia is manufactured in industrial process. Okay, so with this I will stop here. In the next lecture, we will see some more concepts. Thank you for watching this lecture.